Hi there, I'm your host Corinne, and this is Okay But Are You Good? Where we check in on ourselves on a weekly basis to see how we're doing. Are we living our best lives, or are we just trying to get by? Man, oh man, I am back. I feel more refreshed. I think it's so important to go on trips. I needed that mental break, and now I'm back. I'm ready to get back into my routine, hit that reset button, because I've been a roller coaster of emotions. I just had the time of my life. And now I'm back home and reality hits, and no one really likes that, right? Like, there's pros and cons to both, but I've been feeling good, more or less. And, it's time to get back into regular scheduled programming. So let's dive into it. So post-trip or pre-trip, let's say, there's a lot of stress because you got to do everything to make sure the house is clean, work's covered. You got everything you need for your trip, checking it off the to-do list, and then you're on the trip, and it's so fun living out your suitcase if you pack well. I'm still figuring out my niche with that. You do all the fun stuff, and then you come back, and you're like exhausted because you've flown over multiple time zones, and then you got to get right back into it. I was in New Orleans and Florida and Texas. I was a little bit of everywhere. And it's very exciting because I crossed some states off my list. So slowly but surely getting to my 50 states is still going to take a long time, but all good. Fortunate I can even, I have this opportunity to do all this stuff. But vacation Corinne and like real life Corinne are the same, but like different. It totally depends on the vibe. When I was in New Orleans, I felt like a different person. I just felt like I could breathe. The city's so fun, and it's so different from anywhere I've ever been. I kept trying to compare it to New York or Chicago or San Francisco or and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, you can't compare it. It's its own unique city. The people are so nice. There's so much to do, and it's very walkable, in my opinion. Or at least like maybe we just stayed in the boring, like touristy spots, but I liked it. And I liked, like, I just feel so free when I'm on vacation, but the sad part is anxiety doesn't go away. You would think like, oh, you're out of your routine, you're with your loved ones, your friends, you're exploring, like anxiety shouldn't be here. No, it's still very much present. And I feel like my anxiety still is at an all-time high, and I'm working towards letting it go. It's just a different form when you're on vacation and like you're anxious about other things and you're around multiple people and it's so hot. So like I'm definitely more agitated in the heat. It's just, you can't get out of it. It's just so humid. But with vacation, you're able to distract yourself more. You're able to just like move on to the next thing, give yourself a break. Like at least my friends and I were cool about if we all don't want to do the same stuff, like nobody cares. So that's good. But I think I learned like I really do need to pack better and chill out a little bit more and just like not take stuff so seriously. And for someone who loves to travel so much, I do struggle with food on trips because I'm vegetarian, and I try to like go with the flow and like not be an inconvenience to other people, but I'm also a picky eater. So it's still kind of a recipe for disaster. And I've been vegetarian my whole life, so it's not something I can easily just like give into and just like switch my diet. If you can, great. I love that for you. But I am stuck in my ways, unfortunately. It just is what it is. And that is like a issue I always have. Like I try and accommodate, but like sometimes I just need some of like just strict vegetarian food. And it's more than just a salad. I need like falafel, tofu, whatever protein option. So I think I still haven't figured out the niche for that, and I need to get better at that. I should have a routine by now, and I just don't. So I think that's one thing I was happy to be home is like I can have the food I want, and like it's not inconvenience to anyone, and I'm like good. I feel like healthy again. I digress. As always, this is my brain. Sorry, not sorry. Aside from the food struggles, which is always a struggle for me, it was really fun. I really needed this mental break. And, it was a bummer coming back. It always is from vacation, the post-vacation blues. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm the type of person that I will unpack the day of, like right when I get home. And like, cause especially when you're gone for so long, you just want to unpack, do your laundry, get situated, and like get quickly back into it, or else your suitcase and stuff is just going to pile up and you're going to feel so out of whack. So I always try and do it right away. And I'm still like cleaning up. Like I have had so many people in and out of my place while I was gone. So I just need like a clean slate and just refresh. So that's kind of just what I've been working on, is like getting back into routine. Work wasn't so bad and like everything's good. It's just I'm exhausted, but we're getting into it. Everything's going to be good. And, I'm just looking forward to the next trip. That is what keeps me going, is just continuous travel. Because if we don't have anything to look forward to, it leads me to be in a slump, and no one wants to be in a slump, right? And I think to help not be in that slump, that's why it's so important to get back into your routine right away. Obviously, you're exhausted, so things are going to be a little bit slower, but I'm so determined to like be living my best life and stay on a schedule. So that means like getting back into it right away. And I have been good about prioritizing sleep more lately, so that's been helping. And I knew like I have to readjust to this time zone. I have to like catch up on some Z's to avoid being sick, and knock on wood, I'm still doing good. So I think I'm through the hump, like all in the clear. I just can't express like how much I needed this break. And I think it's important, if you feel like you've been in a slump and like can't catch up, like maybe this is your sign to like go take a vacation, even if it's like just a day trip, just something to reset and like take a break from normal life. Because it's so easy to get caught up in stuff that like doesn't really matter, but when you're in it, you can't see the other side of it. So that's why these little breaks are so important. And that's why I keep looking forward to the next one. I'm also working on a good balance of like loving my life at home, but also loving it traveling. Because I want to come home to a life that I like love and I look forward to. Like I want the best of both worlds. And I'm still figuring that out. Like I still need to make more friends here. I still need to find some activities and hobbies that work. I go in and out of my like reading routine. And then when I'm back in my reading routine, I love it so much. Even though the problem is, I think I like a lot of solo hobbies, and that's not where you're going to make friends. So I need to work on that. But it's just, I think the biggest thing is just having enough joy that like you can balance both vacation and like real life self. Like I need to figure out how to enjoy both, and like my wallet needs to figure out how to enjoy life at home, because you can't always just like fly away and escape from your problems, even though I wish it was that simple. Because I think this trip like was so necessary, but it also had me reflecting on like, okay, how do we like spruce up our routine? Like once we're back in the flow, like what do you have to do every day to like enjoy waking up in the morning and going to bed at night? So I think that's something I've learned from this trip, of like, I need to balance spontaneity and routine and like enjoying little things and having things to look forward to. You would think I'd have it down by now, but I shockingly do not, and it sucks. But we're working on it. I am a constant work in progress, and I'm going to get there one day. Hopefully by the end of this year, but baby steps. We're working on our mental health, our routines, what we love, what we don't love in this life. So if you're just coming back from a travel trip, unpack your suitcase, babe. I don't care if it's been a couple days now. This is your sign. Go unpack it. You'll get back into your routine, but now's the time to do it. So get your rest and also get back into it, and you'll be flowing and grooving and living your best life. And I'm happy to be back. So don't forget to ask yourself, okay, but are you good? And I'll catch you all next week. And don't forget to like and subscribe.